Hi, I'm Sylvia Gordon.
And I'm Rebecca Gordon.
Anthem is the first to release their sneak peek 2021 Medicare Advantage benefits. Stay tuned while we start off by talking about that.
The season is right around the corner, and our first carrier has let us into their sneak peek room, I guess.
I'm gonna put my glass on so I can see
Don't get
this.
serious about this. And, you know, as usual, I think Anthem is coming out swinging. We did our first sneak peek webinar this week. We'll be doing more of those. So if you're not seeing that in the email, make sure to hit us up in the comments and we'll get your email added in.
I need you to lay your head down.
No.
Because I can't see. Let's lay your head down.
Oh.
She thought I was going to do something bad. Lay your head down.
Because she would do that when we were kids.
Only one time bad. Okay, so you have to go to our firewall to get the 2020 benefits.
Oh, okay.
But they can't see it because your head's in the way. And Anthem will be on the right, and then it says Anthem First Look 2021. So that's where you're going to click on, but you have to, okay, you can come back up. But you have to have the password because by law you can't have this open facing where a consumer could get it before October 15th. So make sure you don't put it on your website.
God, no.
To remind people every year, because some people make that
Don't
mistake
do that.
every year. Ask your marketer for the password so you can access all the sneak peek benefits will be on this same
It'll be
site.
all here. 302 pages. So if you need a little light reading, can't fall asleep, I might, encourage you to read it. However, some great things are coming out. And I just want to mention a couple of these. Last year they had an issue with the people, especially in Indiana and Wisconsin. If they went to, if they didn't go to a certain outpatient clinic, they were hit with a really high percentage of the bill, like 15%. And that didn't go over so well.
No.
And so this year, they're back to a flat copay, I believe around $300. Super awesome.
Instead of a percentage, which everybody hates.
Yeah, not so good. All DSNP clients in the central states, once they've had a full, complete physical, they're getting a $100 Visa gift card.
Now, do they have to go in and claim it, register for an Anthem account, get a gift card?
Okay.
You know, like Humana and United?
I gave enough to wet the whistle. I gave enough, which means I don't know the answer.
But typically, all the carriers have some kind of incentive for the member to stay healthy, but they don't just send you the money.
No, right.
You have to go in and claim it. You have to set up an account.
Something.
You have to ask for it, register, pick which one.
I don't know.
It's all
yet.
different. That's what your marketers get paid to do to help you, walk you through all this.
Still gonna be super cool.
We're just the on-air talent. We don't know all the answers.
Hi,
to everything.
I just look good. Dental benefits are no longer quarterly, they're annual. I've even heard some people say like this could be their main golden ticket is their dental benefit coming into this year. Louisiana, they brought on 29 new parishes. Iowa's gonna be a brand new state. Virginia, let's talk about Virginia.
Virginia is for lovers. I say that all the time.
Virginia is for lovers, and I don't know
I love that's
where
the
did
best
they
logo.
get
It's
that
the best
logo? Where I'd like to know the story.
If you know, tell us in the comments.
I'd love to know that. Any rate, Virginia's been one of those states throughout the last couple of years. I've seen carriers kind of go in and like kick the tires, do a little sniff test. They don't get too committed. It's kind of like dating. This year, Anthem has a $0. They're wanting to have a $0 PPO statewide. So they're really going after this Virginia market. Every year I've seen this state grow and grow and grow. It used to be kind of like one main carrier, and now we're seeing a lot more action. It's fun to see the development of these states and how they go from like here to a big player.
It's really big on our sound effects.
So the essential
That's a
health
little
benefits, Anthem was one of the first ones to bring those out 2 years ago.
So Anthem's the only one that calls it essential health. Everybody else calls it supplemental benefits, which is confusing.
Right. Oh well.
So if you're new and you're confused, join the crowd. For those of us that are old, that are still confused.
Super old. Anyway, I'm sad to say that they got rid of the massage and acupuncture. Actually, it was something very, very popular. It was really difficult in those rural areas to have masseuse. So that's out. However, the service dog, the pest control, the food, the durable equipment, all that other stuff is great. If you live in the unique state of California, which I do say that, quite unique.
She's being gentle.
It's very unique. You get all of those benefits, whereas the rest of the states only get to choose one. So although California might be wearing their masks forever, your clients get all that. When we talk bonuses with MedSup. Ding.
Bum.
Ding.
Boom.
I do want to tell you this. Anthem is going crazy over their MedSup bonus. In the West only, they have a $200 per app bonus.
I thought it was already.
We're so close. We're so close.
So close.
They're giving a $200 per app bonus from 7/1 to 1/1 and is guaranteed issue. They'll also do it on the guaranteed issue business.
Yeah, which is might not make a little sense, right? So they're giving it away.
They're giving
Go
it away.
for it.
Go for it.
Let's talk. Can I talk a little bit about New York?
Yeah.
So the key here is West only. Anthem,
They have bonuses
down by region.
and the other ones, but this one's
Yeah, so people get confused. Like,
really
I saw
lucrative.
this on the wrap up, and it's like, yeah, but it's not in the east or the southwest.
Exactly.
Whatever. So let's talk a little bit
It's not in the Pacific Northwest.
AARP has been the go-to, maybe 20 years in New York. New York's an unusual state too. It's unique, as we
unique.
call it, California.
It's unique.
And they got
Special.
the lion's share of the MedSup business in New York. And they announced that they will make Area 3 non-commissionable as of July 15th.
Where's Area 3?
Up to date.
Up to date?
Upstate. I got my braces off, but I still lisp a little bit. But I got braces off. It only took 16 months. Upstate.
Why?
So most of upstate, most of outside of the city. But check Area 3. The key thing there is people hear this and like, oh, they're out of the whole state. No.
Right.
Or they don't hear. They're like, they're out of MedSup, or people get all confused. So let me reiterate that they are making it non-commissionable in
No
Area 3. They're not pulling
money.
the plan. The plan is still available. It doesn't impact your current policyholders. But what happens if you want to write a MedSup in Area 3?
You can write it. You won't get paid.
So I'll always hear people say, well, I'm going to do what's right by my client.
That's good.
And this is the best plan, and I'm going to write it.
Do it.
They're like, I don't care if I get paid. Okay, so let me
Okay.
just tell you. The carrier cares that you don't get paid. The carrier is your partner, and the carrier is telling you, we don't want you to write it.
Yeah.
So don't think that you're an all altruistic
Right.
person and you're going to do what's right by your client. Because if you're not doing what's right by the carrier,
You got nothing.
you got no carrier.
Right.
Or you got no contract. So please do not write it. Please cease writing it, even though you can write it without being commissioned. And this is with all the carriers, this happens all over. They make it non-commissionable. Don't write it.
Now, we are seeing other carriers go into that area and paying a bonus.
Well, people, and then they're saying, well, who do I write now?
So we have Anthem going in there and they have
Right,
a bonus.
Humana?
Humana. So
Right.
I don't know if Humana has a bonus, so I'm not saying that.
I don't
They're
think they have a
available.
bonus, but they have a good rate,
Anthem-
good rated MedSup.
Anthem has a bonus. So you've got those options.
And you can write it up until sign date of July 14th.
Which is somebody's birthday in our family. Is that Susanna's?
The 14th is Susanna's. That's bad. For a second there, I thought, whose birthday is it? We have like 17 July birthdays. And yeah, that's
The
my
14th.
daughter. It's
Okay.
also my brother-in-law, Mark.
Oh,
So there's a lot of birthdays.
I'm July 30th.
15th is Jason, 16th is Mom.
Mom's.
It just goes on.
It goes on and on and on and on.
Everybody goes, well, what happened 9 months ago?
I know.
That was my anniversary. All 4 of my kids are in, or oops, all 3 of my kids. Whatever.
You're like mom of the year
Whatever.
on this
What- I am.
episode.
Okay, let's
All right.
edit that part out where I look stupid.
Or just don't let Bella watch it.
What?
My Enrollment Tool. Is it my turn?
Ah! Yes.
All right.
Let me do my board because I have fun here.
My Enrollment Tool is our super awesome universal platform for all of your senior carriers, almost. And one ID, one password, which to me is like the best thing ever. To have one ID and one password, good God. Couldn't life be that easy with everything? So we've done a lot of webinars, but what I want to do in the next several editions is just do a, hey, remember this, okay? Just so that you're getting used to watching it and seeing it. And come the middle of July, so the platform right now, this is 2020. Come July will be the 2021. So your ID to get into My Enrollment is your NPN. So I already have us logged in. And your password is capital GORDON 2020 exclamation point. Oops, sorry. So when you come on, one thing I want you to do. So today's tip is this. It is critical that you go in and check and make sure that you are set up with your carriers. So we're gonna come up here to My Account. We're gonna tap My Account and we're gonna scroll up. And you see where it says view selling permissions? So we have to make sure it's built correctly and that you have permission with this carrier. So you click on this little, what is this, a cross?
You can click on any of these words.
No, it's
Only the plus?
only the cross, only the plus.
Only the plus.
If you click on the plus, it's gonna pull up the carriers, the states, the plan types. This is critical. Make sure your stuff is showing. Then you can go in and write it. So this is our company one. That's why we have so many tabs. But that is your tip for today. NPN number, your password, get in here and play with it. I want you all to go in and play with Quick Quote. And once you go into Quick Quote, you can start plugging and chugging. We'll cover that next week.
Thanks for tuning in. Tune in next week. We tell you what's happening in insurance. If you have questions, hit us up in the comments. Thank you for watching.
See ya.